I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A 16-year-old who allegedly stole a vehicle and rammed into law enforcement patrol units was shot by deputies. Sheriff Salazar said it started when they found a stolen car at an apartment complex on Culebra. He said the teen used this stolen SUV to ram his way out of a confrontation with deputies, and that's when at least one deputy fired into the vehicle. The sheriff said the kid managed to jump out and run. Deputies believed he was armed. They followed a trail of blood to track him down. Now the 16-year-old is now facing multiple charges. The sheriff says the kid already had several warrants. The school year kicks off at Hondo ISD on a tragic note. Police say a student stabbed his parents, then killed himself. Police say the couple arrived at a hospital with stab wounds Sunday afternoon. When officers went to talk to their son, they say they found him dead in their apartment from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The parents are now in critical condition. A motive has not been released, and the district will have counselors available for students today. Meanwhile, more than 100,000 students return to Northside ISD today for the first day of class, and this year the district is expanding its pre-K program to all its elementary schools. That includes 80 campuses from inside 410 to outside Loop 1604 on the northwest side. Today, teachers at Ellison Elementary will welcome 4-year-olds to the full-day program. If you'd like to read more about NISD's pre-K program, go to KENS5.com. Today is also the first day of classes for students at Northwest Vista College, with more than 18,000 students enrolled this fall. Northwest Vista is starting the semester with a new president, Dr. Amy Bosley. The college also has its red-eye faculty working the early morning hours. The group teaches special courses at 6:30 a.m. for students who need to take classes before they head out to work. With COVID cases rising throughout the state, Governor Abbott insists there will be no mask mandates in Texas, and there's a new law to back his statement. Starting September 1st, Senate Bill 29 becomes law. It prohibits local governments from requiring COVID-related masks, vaccines, or business shutdowns, but it does not restrict private entities from enforcing their own rules. According to Metro Health this time last month, Bexar County was recording around 700 cases, but just this past week, there's been nearly 2,000 cases. Well, dozens of cats in Kerrville are now facing the threat of being euthanized if they don't find homes by September 5th. For more than a decade, this shelter that's out in Kerrville has been a safe haven for cats that need hospice care or have been displaced. But now the Rainbow Journey Sanctuary is sitting on a property that will be sold, and 90 cats are at risk.
They've more or less given us till the 5th of September to move these cats. It can't be done.
Matthew Thurlow says he's reached out to shelters across Texas, and they're all full, adding there are some out-of-state options, but it would take time. So he started a GoFundMe to help with legal costs because he says he will fight the eviction. If you would like to adopt or help the sanctuary, check out this story on KENS5.com. Today, a new chance to get help lowering your property tax bills. The city is hosting a third workshop at South San High School to help homeowners learn and file tax exemptions. That means you can get one-on-one help with the process and applying with the county's appraisal district. That event starts at 6 p.m. today, but registration begins at 5:30. Now, if you want to celebrate the I Have a Dream speech anniversary here in San Antonio, just head downtown today. Dr. Alveda King, the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and other guest speakers will be on the steps of City Hall at noon. The future of Six Flags Fiesta Texas comes with new thrills, including DC Comics attractions. On top of the Kid Flash ride opening in just a few months, 2024 will also see the opening of 3 new DC-themed attractions and 3 existing ones taking on a DC spin. Next year, an entire section of the park will get a facelift.
Wonder Woman, Superman Krypton coaster, now Supergirl, Poison Ivy, Penguin. Your favorite villains and heroes all unite to help us create the largest universe of its kind in the United States.
Park President Jeffrey Siebert says fans can also expect all the festivals to be bigger and better. What can we expect for weather? Checking in with meteorologist Paul Morales.
All right, Sarah. Yeah, a hot day today. High temperature around 100. With the heating of the day, there's a frontal boundary that's fairly close to us. So about a 30% chance of some showers and storms. I'd expect maybe 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. And then this evening, there's a lingering chance early this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy and warm this evening. Again, their high today, 100.
That's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani.